Yeah, I couldn't get what was it, Josh on. So he's like Houston's kind of flooding right now.
Yeah, yeah, I saw
Yes.
that.
um, it's like crazy how bad that city's become, like with any form of rain.
Right.
Um, let's see.
I
Yeah,
think it's flooded like in the last 5 years, like at least like two out of those years it's flooded. That's crazy.
yeah, but the whole like Harvey situation.
Right.
Uh, I tried. Actually, I asked Cedric actually to
Uh-huh.
hop on,
What do
uh,
you say?
but he's got like weird work schedules. You know how
Okay.
he's got like night shifts one day, and then like you know how Cedric is. You know, he's just like
Yeah, it's all over the place.
he's always like randomly working. Are you like still in like the Dallas area?
Yeah, I'm so I stay on Hall Street now. Right down the street from Uptown,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay.
In the Uptown Dallas area. And I just moved into the apartment because I just got married. So I moved in with my wife. She had her own place. So I moved in with her.
Wait, what in the world? Wait.
Bro, I told you I was engaged. I told you I was engaged, bro.
Fam, what?
Yeah.
What?
So we got
This is
married.
breaking news to me.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
We got married like 3 weeks ago. August 30th was the day. Yep.
What? You didn't
At the
tell anybody.
I told everybody I was engaged. You don't remember. That's the
When did
difference.
you when did you say all this? When
I
did y'all
probably
get
we got engaged in June. So and I was working, you know, at security still. I'm pretty sure I told y'all that I was
you didn't tell
proposing
me. No. I
when
remember
I came
stuff like that.
to the house. I never said anything.
In June. And
I
we
probably
weren't
said I was. No, I'm saying I probably said I was proposing or I had proposed because I remember
no.
coming to the house.
You have not told me that whatsoever.
Yeah, man. Well, your boy is.
Just what?
This is
That's
not a
so
joke.
crazy.
This is not a joke, bro.
That's that's great. Congratulations.
Appreciate you,
Wow.
man.
This is breaking
Appreciate.
news. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, man. So I'm excited. I'm happy to spend the rest of my life with the love of my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
I got straight out of DBU and jumped the
Yeah.
broom.
This is wild.
Yeah, bro.
This is like breaking news. Like no
Yeah,
one knows
man.
about this really like on
Mm-mm.
social media. Man.
I haven't because I don't have social media no more, so I haven't
Yeah.
posted anything.
What in the world?
Yeah,
And
man.
I'd be like,
So
yo, ForeverGroovy got married.
yeah, well, I mean, you can put it on
I'll
Twitter
keep it low key. I
and say
won't.
yeah, forever groovy. Yeah, keep it low key. Don't put it
I
all
won't
on
put in the
Instagram
title or
because
anything. Just for the
yeah, just
listeners, committed listeners. Okay. All right,
right,
got you.
right.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So it's not DBU related or anything.
No, she went to commerce and
Okay.
she nowhere near DBU related. Like nobody at DBU knows her. So yeah, I wasn't
Dang,
about to
okay.
get I wasn't finna get a DBU girl.
Yeah.
You know what
Why not?
I'm saying?
Not your type.
Cause nah, not my type, man. Not my type at all. That was
Okay.
they. You know how DBU girls is, man. They bougie and they,
I know.
yeah. I don't
Um,
want to get into that.
in fact, uh, yeah. I mean, when I talk about like this, I don't say this like with any like disrespect or hate. I'm just like, it's new to me, you know.
Hmm.
So there were two DBU couples that announced that they're having babies in March
Really?
that were in my class. You might know them. Yeah, I think you know one of them, Jacob Alger.
Yes. Him and Brooke. I mean,
Baby.
wow, that's crazy. What?
it's just like it's crazy to me. I
That
think
came quick.
it's mostly because I think what was it? Because my siblings got married in their 30s. My parents had me when they were in their 40s. So it's just like that whole phenomenon of like getting married early, having kids early. It's just like
I have a good right.
So yeah, Jacob Alger got married. I think what April, May.
Yeah, maybe they've been married maybe a year. I want to say.
Did. And then so now they announced like a Facebook thing that having a baby. And also remember Justin Myers?
I think so.
He was a towel guy.
He sounds familiar. He sounds familiar.
He was kind of low key.
Okay.
Like they're having a baby. They got married in June, and they're having a baby in March. So it's like literally like right, got married, having
do the math. Right,
no, it's legit real. 9 months.
Right, legit because they.
Go ahead.
So during their honeymoon, they conceived. Basically, that's crazy.
Yeah, congratulations to them.
Ain't no babies coming for me, bro. I can tell you that right now. At least not right now. For sure.
Gotcha.
I gotta stack up.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, 6 minutes into this podcast. So yeah, it's the Shi-Fi podcast, episode 28, I think. So I got a new person in the building. Derrick, ForeverGroovy battle.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So, you got anything to get off your chest, or like any topics, or I don't know, since you're the new person? I don't know.
I got a little bit on my chest, a little bit I want to dive into.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I thought some other guys were gonna be on the podcast.
Yeah.
So I was ready.
Next time. You don't have to like get your main topics out. You can just like, I don't know, some supporting topics.
Of course. Yeah, I definitely do that. But yeah,
or you can just bring it up the next time.
Of course. Yeah, next time I'm gonna definitely bring it up because you know how we used to do back at the house. We go at it.
Yeah. This is a lot.
We go at it.
What'd you let's see. What was it? So you're a Russell Westbrook fan. So this is like what I've been dying to ask you.
Yeah.
You're like you think Russell Westbrook's like the best player in the NBA, or like top 3 at least?
He's my favorite player in the NBA.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say he's the best because I think Kawhi's the best right now.
Okay.
But he's definitely my favorite player. I put him top 5 at least.
Okay. Interesting.
Best player in the NBA, top 5.
Not many people would do that though. You're in a rare company.
I mean, I am in a rare company, but I think people look at him and they judge him because he's got so many turnovers. He didn't pass the ball to KD.
Yeah, I do agree. He gets unnecessary hate, but
right.
He's great. Like he's the most work ethic type of player.
Mm-hmm.
I would just he's tough. He has that mentality.
Yeah, he put 100% out on the floor every game. He reminds me in terms of that, like Allen Iverson, 100% every single game. Mm-hmm. People may like him, may not like him, but he's gonna give you 100% every time.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And so you're not and from my understanding, you're not really like a big fan of James Harden, right? You weren't ever on that. Okay, that's right. Okay, so the fact that your like favorite player is joining up with your like
player that I don't like. I know.
Players, like, how do you feel about all that?
Well, he's not my least favorite player. My least favorite player is LeBron James. We all know that. But James Harden. The reason why I don't like James Harden is because he's gassed up. The offense is built around him. Of course, he's going to average 35, a game. The offense is built around them. They are inclined to shoot threes. I mean, I'm not gonna take away from his greatness because he's definitely a great scorer, but he's gassed, and I don't like the fact that he's gassed. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, every system benefits their best player.
True, but I mean, name a system Russell's been in that benefits him the most. He had to make the system in all the years he's been at Oklahoma City.
That's true. It was his system. He got to do whatever he wanted.
Just like James Harden did, but with James Harden coach, it's tailored way like James Harden coach understands James Harden's game, as opposed to Billy Donovan never understood Russell Westbrook's game. So Russell Westbrook just went out there and did his thing every night. But to answer your question, how I feel about it, I feel like it has potential to be a great duo if egos humble themselves. Has potential to be a great duo.
And the whole reunion situation, like they were teammates. That's cool. Like
right, and they like each other. They know each other's game. They know how each other play. So I think it's gonna work well. But I mean, they in the West. Let's be honest. Like you're only going so far.
It's definitely tough. I liked it more than others just because like they're not like doing the same thing over and over again. It's good to like change it up. Like basically what they did was just get a younger Chris Paul, like
right, exactly
type of thing.
Yeah, he's better than Chris Paul, but yeah,
I don't think they're gonna be worse. Like they'll either be like the same old, like losing the second round, or do really, really good, like advance. Like I don't think they like subtracted their success at all. Like
yeah, I think honestly, the farthest I see them going, like you said, second round. I mean, you got the Lakers, you got the Clippers, I
don't think they have to worry about the Warriors anymore because they've lost against the Warriors. They've been eliminated by the Warriors like 3 of the last 4 years.
Right. So, like, and the Warriors are hurt this year. I mean, Clay is hurt at least, and so it's going to be tough for them. So, do you think they have a chance to win a ring at all as a duo?
The Rockets?
Yeah. Well, Russell and James together.
I think they have a good chance to get to the finals. Like because like this is the first year in the NBA in a while that like everything is up in the air. You know, like the Clippers, we don't know if Paul George can be that like defining second best player on a team really. Like
right.
Lakers, we don't know. Warriors, we don't know. Like it's kind of like it's just like a lot of questions.
Yeah.
That's so everyone has a shot. They're preparing themselves for like definitely a good shot for it.
They definitely gonna have a good run in it, and it's possible if it was any year, it's this year since it's so new to everybody.
Yeah,
like Clippers, Lakers, and we don't know how they're gonna miss, how they're gonna work together. So if they had any year, it's this year. You know what I'm saying? Before everybody developed chemistry and things like that, because they already played together.
Did you like Paul George as a Russell Westbrook fan?
Oh yeah, I like Paul George, but the thing that I didn't like is, and this is why I love Russell Westbrook, because I like him because of the hate. Paul George was a primary reason in them losing a lot of those series. People slept and thought that it was Russell's fault, but Paul George didn't perform neither.
Yeah,
you know, and so like last season before he got his little shoulder injury, he was going off. I mean, could have been an MVP. Who knows? But
the first half Thunder were very good last year. Like before the All-Star break, they were very good.
And then afterwards, I don't know what happened, but
what happened was Paul George. Yeah, Paul George just like, because the best thing about last year's Thunder for the first half was that Russell Westbrook like took the back seat a little bit. He was like, Paul George do more. Like Russell Westbrook is great in that scenario where he's like I wouldn't say he's like the number 2 option, but he's not the main option. And that's what I think James Harden's gonna like really compliment
him. Right.
And so I've never understood the latest like Paul George love. Like, oh, like the Clippers got 2 of the top 10 players.
Right.
Okay, Kawhi, yes, but Paul George, not really. I mean,
you ain't really shown me
name.
nothing. He ain't really shown me nothing since that year they played the Heat, and he really put his name on the map.
The Pacers, yeah.
Right, but since then it's like, okay, you've been really like you're a superstar, but you're a mediocre superstar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like people were just like, oh, Clippers are automatically in the finals now. I'm like, just because, I mean, Kawhi, yeah, but Paul George, chill, like, calm down. Like, he hasn't proven anything in the past 2 to 3 years. And, I mean, other than that first half of last year, and, like, it's just kind of like, let me slow down. Like,
right. Pump the brakes. See, that's what I'm saying. All this gas being applied to everybody else.
I agree with you most of the time. Like, I think like a lot of people, like the whole Lakers Clippers debate, they're all like, oh, Clippers for sure. I'm like, not for sure. I mean, everybody always asks who's going to guard Anthony Davis on the Clippers.
Yeah, but
no one.
Look, I try to think about somebody.
They have they have this dude named that Montrezl Harrell guy who he's okay, but
he's not
6'11" Anthony Davis.
We're talking about Anthony Davis here. We're not talking about no regular Joe.
Yeah, so
we're not talking about a regular Joe here. We're talking about Anthony Davis.
Yeah, so nothing's automatic this year. There's no like, oh, the Warriors are in the finals. Oh, LeBron in the finals. Like,
right. So we don't know what's gonna happen. Hold on,
I mean, maybe the only sure bet is Giannis going to the Eastern Conference Finals, at least.
Oh yeah, we know. So in the East, we pretty much know what's going to happen. I mean, let's be honest here. The East has always been like that, though. It's always been like that. Always.
But
always. Well, not when Jordan was around. Not when Jordan was around. But after Jordan, come on now. Let's be honest.
I mean, Jordan too, a little bit. If you're gonna throw.
No.
I mean, the West has always been kind of better than the East.
Tough.
Forever. Like.
Yeah, I mean.
Been like that.
Yeah, because they had more dominant players in the West than in the East. No, well, I can't really say that in the Jordan era. I can't really say that. I really can't.
Yeah,
I can't really say that.
In the West, if I looked it up, the West definitely had more '90s studs. I mean, the East in the '90s, it was MJ, of course, and then like Patrick Ewing. That was, of course, like the Knicks thing. But I mean, yeah. So I don't know that much, but
I got to run in. I have to get my charger real quick.
Okay.
But I can keep talking.
Okay. What was I about to say? How do you feel about Melo?
Man, let me tell you about that, dog. 'Cause you know, Melo used to be like one of my favorite players.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then now he's literally falling off the face of the earth.
Literally.
NBA wise. And it's like, bro, like I can't knock a team for not wanting him because bro, we playing in a league where everybody's fast.
Yeah.
And you can't play D.
Yeah.
So it's like, I got no charger. So it's like, bro, like you need your laptop? Okay, you can come down now. Huh? Okay.
This is the authenticity of this podcast.
No facts.
I love this. No, this is great.
Okay, my bad. What's up, bro? My bad.
I hate structured like podcast stuff.
Yeah, and people not really.
Topic 1, topic 2. No.
Yeah, I like authentic podcasts as well. Like everybody try to be so tactical about it, but it's like just have realism, man. It'll be good.
Don't overthink it. But yeah, Melo.
So Melo, he's become if you can't play defense on a mid-grade level, then you don't have a job. Period.
Yeah.
And so, and you're not offensively efficient enough to override that lack. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I love Melo to death, like, because his ability to score, like, oh man, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I understand where teams are coming from not picking them up. You know?
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at with that. Like, I'm hurt for him, but it's like, bro, just honestly, just retire, bro. Just retire.
Yeah. It was I think if he wasn't such a like superstar and like talkative, he would be on a roster. It's just the fact that he has a loud mouth, and
Right.
I think a couple years ago on the Rockets, he was like, "I'm a starter." Like the whole
it was like, was it the Rockets or was it the Thunder?
Both actually. It was mostly with the Thunder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rockets. People were just. He got released from the Rockets like really quick after that.
Like 10 days. Like they did not give him a shot at all. He didn't fit in the offense like that.
And like
he claims like he didn't know, like they wanted him to change his role. Nobody, communicated that with him. He would have changed his role if need be. And it's like, even that Melo, the humble Melo, it's like, Melo, damn, you ain't never been humble. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've always been the same Melo. That's the Melo I like, though.
Like, at the time, I was like, Melo, just be a sixth man off the bench. Like, I don't know, you're on a playoff team. Like,
yeah, that's
35.
But they didn't want him to be a sixth man neither, because you gotta at least play some kind of D, man.
Yeah, but he could have been okay. Like, if he was like very chill, like this is why like Vince Carter's still in the NBA. Like, you can be six man on a trash team.
True.
Melo could easily do that. I mean, Vince Carter. I mean, he's like pretty
true.
bad.
I mean, Vince Carter.
he's like in the
8-man rotation. He comes in. He gets like 15 minutes a game, 20 minutes a game.
He does his thing. He dunks.
Right.
Shoots a three every now and then, and like.
So why do you think Melo don't get the same chance?
Because he's been on the record like for 2 straight years. Like, no, like he kept saying like, I'm not going to sit on the bench. I'm a starter level talent, and no playoff bound team wants that. And I don't think Melo wants to play for like a trash team like the Hawks or.
Yeah.
I don't think he even wants that. There were rumors though that the Nets were going to sign Melo.
Really?
There were like big rumors, but that just all like fell apart, and now he's just kind of doing his thing. I don't know, making videos on Twitter. Hoodie Melo, he's back. That's one thing about Melo. Like for 3 straight summers, like he was like Twitter videos all day, every day.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy how social media can keep you relevant.
It's for real.
It's crazy. But the whole Melo thing, like I want him to get a ring. I feel like he deserves it.
It's too late now.
It's too late.
Yeah.
It's too late. And it sucks because he played in an era with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and they had dynamic duos and trios. Melo never had a dynamic duo.
No, he had a duo. No, you're not going to. Wait, hold up. He had AI and he had Amari Stoudemire in their prime.
AI. Okay.
He had prime Amari.
He did not have prime
years for a couple years.
He did not have a prime Amari Stoudemire. Amari Stoudemire stayed hurt so much.
In 2011, 2012, he was still prime. Like he was still killing it.
I can't agree with you.
He was like a little bit past his prime, but he was still killing it. It was
he was
6
injury
years after
riddled.
the finals.
He was injury riddled.
and you know Amari Stoudemire never could stay healthy. Next thing you know, his eyes ain't working no more, so he got to wear goggles. And then next thing you know, his knees ain't working no more. It's like, bro, what's working?
Melo wanted he was more in it for the money and the glitz and the glam because he was just staying in New York for all those trash years. Like, he could have easily been like, yo, like, trade me. Like,
yeah.
or Wade or any of those guys would have done, like, just to, like, stuck around, like, on a bad team for 2 or 3 years. Like,
yeah,
were horrible for a good, like, 2 to 3 years. I think, like, 2013 to 2016-ish. And Melo was just like, I'm just going to collect my paychecks. And because he signed that fat contract. Like,
he did. I think he was making, like, 16 mil.
It was something.
It was 5 years, 80 mil. And that, at the time, when he signed that contract, that was like that's like a lot of money.
Yeah.
Nowadays, if you ain't getting $200 million,
right,
then you ain't making nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What is it? So yeah, he's like, what?
You think LeBron can get him on the Lakers?
I don't think LeBron wants him on the Lakers. Well, I think LeBron actually wanted him on the Lakers for a little bit, but I don't think the front office wanted that at all.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
But LeBron's supposed to be LeBron. He's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying?
That's what everybody thinks he's supposed to be. He's not the coach and owner. Like, people keep thinking he's like, he owns the team. Like,
bruh.
Okay, yes, he's a great player, but he's not like forcing players' careers or like.
So hold on. Let me ask you this. He didn't force Cleveland to re-sign Tristan Thompson. He wasn't the reason that Tristan Thompson got all that money.
That was a whole Rich Paul situation thing.
Oh.
That was half LeBron. Okay, that was half LeBron. And Tristan was still like killing it a little bit.
Tristan was, I mean, I'm not going to say, I think they overpaid him, but he definitely was worth money because he definitely did his job.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying LeBron paid who's wrong.
Everybody overpays their players after a championship. Like, that's just how.
This is how it is. It's like you win a ship, and then you could be riding a bitch and get overpaid.
I mean, I wish that's what the Mavericks did with Tyson Chandler. Like, after we won, right after we won, we just let him go because, like, of course he was asking for more money.
Yeah, because he realized that he was one of the like biggest reasons that they won that championship.
Yeah,
people couldn't come to the paint.
Exactly, like that's what it complimented Dirk's a little softness type of thing.
Exactly. You know? Well, not a little. Dirk is soft.
Okay. I don't want to say it. As a Mavericks fan, I know this. As a Mavericks fan, like I know he's soft-ish, but like he needed that force in the paint. Like he never had that before.
Yeah, no, they always had soft centers. John Bradley was 7'6" and soft.
We had that Eric Dampier guy.
Yeah, Designer Duop, whatever his name is.
We've had some trash centers. Remember, so like Dallas high school this is random, but Dallas high school basketball. Remember that Thanksgiving Hoopfest thing?
Yeah,
they would have every November. Guess who's gonna be playing in that upcoming year?
Who?
Bronny James.
Really? I just
the streets told me that. Yeah.
So I got a message from the homie, and he sent out an Eventbrite to that, and I was like, "Nah, I don't want to go." But I didn't know Bronny James was playing.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see what he got. I mean, you think LeBron gonna be here? You think LeBron gonna be here?
Well, I think so because I mean that's like during Thanksgiving, like it's the day after Thanksgiving, and so like. Of course, you want to be with your family.
But that's in season.
Yeah, that's true too. If he doesn't have any like games during that time, I mean, I feel like he could, especially like if he has like a Southwest game, like in the Texas area. I mean,
definitely gonna have to check to see what the Lakers schedule looking like right now. Because LeBron James, even though I don't like LeBron. You know, I mean, it's LeBron James. I mean, come on now.
I guess. Yeah, I'm actually looking it up too. But what was it?
Just for the people at home, I just want people at home to know, like, I have a love-hate relationship for LeBron James, or a feeling for LeBron James. Even though I don't like him, I still support him as a businessman, as a philanthropist. But as far as basketball goes, I haven't liked him since he took himself to South Beach, as in his own words. He took his talents to South Beach. I haven't liked him since. But if he's somewhere, I mean, even as a LeBron hater, I can't not be there. So you can think I'm phony. I don't know what you want to think, but that's me. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant, Todd Doc.
Whatever.
I had to throw that in there. You know I had to throw that in there.
And I'll throw in Kobe's not a top 10 player of all time. I'll just throw that in
there. We're not going this direction, Shy.
Without what?
Why is because if we go in that direction, we'll be on this thing all day.
Yeah, it's too late. It's too late for that, and we have to have like somebody else here. But so
he's definitely a top 10 player all time.
All right, whatever. So I'm looking at the schedule. So November, he'll actually be pretty close. So Thanksgiving's that Thursday. Wait.
Right.
Have games during those situations. So that Friday and Saturday afterwards, he has games on both those days. But the Friday game is at in Oklahoma City, and the Saturday game is in Memphis.
Are we looking at the same schedule?
Yeah. November 22nd, November 23rd. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, Oklahoma City.
I wonder if he's like gonna be playing like, cause what they have a lot of out of state high school teams as well. I wonder it'd be cool if Bronny was playing like Dallas Lincoln or something like that'd be like kinda cool. It's just a random public high school.
Yeah, I mean they'll watch them though. Let's be honest. Dallas Lincoln ain't that good. The only
they were good back in the day.
That's back in the day.
Yeah, that's when I first was into like high school basketball.
Yeah, that's when high school basketball started to pop.
Yeah, especially in Texas.
In Texas, yeah.
But
I think IMG probably will be here.
Yeah.
I wonder if Oak Hill going to be here or Mount Vernon.
I don't know. We're not that big.
I mean, we're big enough for Bronny James. I mean, we're talking about LeBron James.
Yeah, that was like really like one of my friends was talking about that. I want to try to look at the schedule here real quick. I wonder if they have it like online. Let's see.
How much it costs?
Not that much.
Are you gonna go or are you gonna be in Lubbock?
Let's see. I will be in. I mean, I'll probably be in Dallas. Well, okay. So actually, I'm looking at the schedule. So this is weird. They're having the Thanksgiving. Okay, so I got Thanksgiving wrong. I think I was looking at the wrong year. So it's the 28th Thursday.
Right, and then he'll be in Washington.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, so that the Hoopfest was 29th through the 30th.
Okay. So he might. I mean, he got a Dallas game on the 1st of December. He might fly in early.
Interesting.
I mean,
during the 29th and 30th.
Yeah. So if Bronny plays on the 30th, he might fly in that Saturday because he got that game on. Because they might come in because they come from Washington, so they might come in early right after that game in Washington that Saturday, and then I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
So it's possible that LeBron James is going to be in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, true. Yeah, so Bronny's a freshman in high school. And I also forgot Dwayne Wade's son is on that team too. Zaire.
Yeah, they played for the same team.
Yeah.
And Dwayne Wade's retired, so I'm assuming he's definitely going to be there maybe.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's two big. You know.
Yeah, and to be honest, like Bronny James isn't like super. He's not like a top 10 player or anything yet. But Zaire Wade definitely is like he's definitely getting a lot of looks. Like
because of his height and his length. He's shot up overnight on the low. Because I remember watching him when I first noticed him. He was real short, but then like now he's got height on him. You know.
Yeah.
So
they don't have the schedule out right now, but they said Duncanville will be there because they just won state actually last year.
Okay, I didn't know that.
That was Madison who won state as well last year. So
Madison, I just was at Madison the other day.
Oh, really?
Passing by it. I didn't know that team was that good still.
Yeah, that was Madison. I didn't realize Duncanville won last year. That was like they've been kind of going through a rough patch. A little bit this decade. Yeah.
I think they had Perry Jones at one point in time.
Yeah, that was like their last good team.
Good team,
like
right?
2010.
Right. But that's 6A basketball, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we only got like 4 minutes left on the pod. So what I usually do, I'll do a thing like song of the week, and then like any shout outs to anybody if you have one.
Okay.
You have a song in mind?
Song of the week in mind for me. I don't know if y'all heard it. I'm gonna switch gears a little bit. It's a gospel song.
Okay.
And the name of it is called I Love the Way You Love Me. It's by Jacqueline Carr.
Okay.
It's a really good, really nice song. Really nice song. And her whole album is phenomenal. I think it came out in 2018. So if you have that chance, go check it out. Jacqueline Carr, JekayLyn, I believe. Carr, Carr. If it's not like that, Apple Music have definitely curated the right way it's supposed to go, and y'all can see it from there. But
yeah, I do these I put these like songs of the week in like a playlist now. So
okay.
Yeah, so I'll just throw in anybody. My song is like kind of a throwback summer song. But I've been listening to it because I don't know, just Lil Uzi Vert, Money Longer. Remember that song?
Oh man,
it's such a fun song, and I encourage everybody to what?
I had a huge topic that I wanted to get into about that industry.
Not yet. Next time. But
definitely,
I encourage people to watch the Money Longer
video.
The concert video. It was like when Uzi was like first popping. Like that concert performance was live because like all the people in the crowd was going crazy. Uzi was going crazy. Like that was like summer 2016 when like he was slowly blowing up. So definitely. Got any shout outs or anything? I don't know. Shout out.
Yeah, I want to make, of course, one shout out. I have to do it in honor of my newfound wife. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I want to shout her out.
Okay.
My phone keeps falling.
I know.
Newfound wife, Sharonda Battle. I want to shout her out for being the most beautiful girl in the world.
Okay.
And, I want to shout out my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, of course.
Of
course. Let everybody know who's the real king of the world and who's the real God of gods.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to shout them two out.
Shout out the Dallas Cowboys, 2-0. About to go to the bowl, Super Bowl. Even though I'm wearing the LA Rams shirt on YouTube, but
exactly.
Whatever. 30 seconds left.
The last thing I want to say is Kobe Bryant. If it wasn't for Jordan, Kobe Bryant would be the best player of all time. If it wasn't for Jordan, Kobe Bryant would be the best player of all time. Period.
Okay. But he airballed those 3 shots against the Jazz.
Oh my God,
whatever.
19 years old. 19.
All right, whatever. Kobe's good. I like Kobe's mentality. I really like it. Okay. All right. Have a good one. Peace.
All right, bro.